Well, the record-breaking heat wave that was seen at the beginning of August is pretty much a distant memory now, as low pressure is now firmly in charge of our weather. And I think as we go through the last 10 days of August or so, we're going to see low pressure dominate the weather pattern. Now, of course, we are talking about a lot of rainfall, and the ground is saturated in many parts of the British Isles. That will continue to be the case as we see warmer than normal water surrounding the British Isles, cooler than normal out here to the west over the North Atlantic, warmer than normal underneath that. And what that is essentially doing, this kind of profile of cold water here, warm water, like basically extending from eastern parts of North America all the way underneath this cold pool. What that's doing is it's actually affecting the jet stream and the upper level weather pattern across not just the North Atlantic, but also across the hemisphere. Even low pressure is firmly in charge. We've got an unusually deep area of low pressure, of course, affecting the British Isles at the moment, named Storm Ellen. And the jet stream is particularly strong for the time of the year. So Ellen is basically formed within this dip in the jet here. We've got a very large area of low pressure, and it's embedded within that area of low pressure is Storm Ellen, and we've seen wind gusts in excess of 89 miles an hour across parts of Ireland over the last 24 hours. We could see winds in excess of 60 to 70 miles an hour across the British Isles over the next 24 to 36 hours. So the jet stream almost in a kind of October mode and strength at the moment, and a lot of that is supported by this particular sea surface temperature profile here that is enhancing the strength of the jet. And of course, when you've got a stronger jet, you've got deeper areas of low pressure. So we are really talking about an October-like weather pattern over the North Atlantic, and of course we are only on the 20th of August. So as we continue to skip through the sequence here, folks, you can generally see as we play the loop that the jet stream is very zonal, but also positioned to the south, largely of the UK. You notice here another surge of very, very strong upper level winds. This is going to continue to support low pressure dominated weather patterns, and high pressure will be firmly kept down within the source region of the Azores. But look at this strength of jet here that the GFS is portraying. Very, very intense indeed. And that, to me, indicates anyway that we are going to continue to see some very unsettled weather through the remainder of August and, of course, the remainder of summer 2020. And I think that will take us into the month of September overall, where I think it could be a fairly unsettled first half to autumn. So that's the jet stream pattern. Let's have a quick look at the 500 millibar height anomalies, and you can see here the low pressure that is being fed, that is being driven by that jet. So we see the area of low pressure pushing out in the Norwegian Sea, but notice the flattening out of the isobars here. So we've got areas of low pressure running along that zonal jet. We have got a surge of higher than normal pressure, but that is a temporary thing because we get more Atlantic low pressure coming in. So we do have spells of a little bit more settled weather, but you notice here the strong jet stream is continuing to funnel and push deep areas of low pressure across the British Isles here. So it looks as if we are going to maintain a very, very unsettled weather pattern. But of course, like I say, it is a lot of this has been driven by this particular sea surface temperature profile here of the unusual cold, very unusual warmth here up across the region between Canada and Greenland here. I'm forgetting the name of that body of water, and really that is what is essentially driving the setup here. Also, the Madden-Julian Oscillation is in a favourable phase for an active tropical Atlantic, and of course, when you do pump basically heat from the tropics northward, that interacts with the upper level jet stream, and that also is fueling a stronger than normal jet as well, because the Madden-Julian Oscillation is enhancing the productivity of tropical cyclones here in the Atlantic, and that is essentially transferring that up into the middle altitude region and enhancing this unsettled weather pattern across the North Atlantic as well. So interesting times. Certainly it looks as if summer overall. August will be a warmer than normal month, but it certainly has not been a drier than normal month. We have seen wetter than normal generally in June, July and August. And even though there's been a few blips in the forecast, I do think that the summer overall has played out quite well. I didn't see the heat wave at the beginning of August, I must admit. I didn't expect that to happen. But certainly, overall, I'm reasonably pleased with the way things have turned out. That's it for today. Hope you have a great day. Back again in the next few days with more. Bye for now.